too. 'Cause my neck is broken and my pants ain't getting no bigger. I got a stolen wife and a rhinestone life and some good old boys. I'm riding my wheel on a $3 bill in the evening time. All my friends tell me something is getting together. Got a beard that would disappear if I dressed in leather. Now let me tell you about my baby. She was born in Arizona. Sitting in the jailhouse trying to learn some good manners. I got a stolen wife and a rhinestone life and some good old boys. I'm riding my wheel on the $3 bill in the evening time.
With my sister on Friday.
Matchstick strike when I'm riding my bike to the depot. 'Cause everybody knows my name at the recreation center. If I could only find a nickel, I would pay myself off tonight. Nobody knows where the good times are passed out cold. I got a stolen wife and a rhinestone life and some good old boys. I'm riding my wheel on the $3 bill in the evening time. Got a stolen wife and a rhinestone life. Some good old boys. I'm riding my wheel on the $3 bill in the evening time. Don't talk to me if you're looking for somebody to cry on. Don't talk to me if you're looking for somebody to cry on.
We'll be back with Beck after these messages.
We'll be right back.
Yeah! Up a lot. Hey, Beck, I saw your performance last night at the Masonic Hall.
Yeah,
and
downstairs.
Downstairs instead of the upper chamber.
Instead of the fifth chamber.
The fifth chamber, yes. But what I thought was really cool was even though the spotlight was on you, the whole band had such a great live performance, and your dance moves in particular, the choreography and stuff. Where do you get your moves from?
I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know. That's a good question.
Soul Train?
I think I'm just faking it, you know. I don't practice, you know. It's kind of.
Did you start?
We play every night, so after a while, instead of just standing there, you know, there's a part where I'm not doing anything. I'll just make up something.
Yeah.
And that movie, Purple Rain.
Yeah.
You know that whole thing with Morris Day and all that. That kind of came one night when we were playing. Just started doing this. Like that. I always thought that looked really cool when the whole band was doing that.
Yeah, it does.
that rocked me pretty hard.
Was it?
So that was a tribute to
Was
Morris.
it difficult to get it all like everybody in sync?
I think it just happened, you know. It was like a virus. Everybody caught it after a while. But we have Chibumato on tour with us, and they come up when their whole band, we're all doing it together. That's where the time thing really happened, because you need about 7 people to be able to do that properly.
And your videos for Beer Can in particular, and also Where It's At, it's kind of interesting because it's like stream of conscious, seemingly unrelated imagery, and also your music kind of like is like a cut and paste collage of a lot of different styles. There's
Right.
like, it seems like random is a big word. It's sort of it reminds me of some sort of random order. What attracts you to this random way of approaching music?
It comes out of improvising, just going in the studio, spontaneous. I've spent a lot of years writing songs, just sitting down with a guitar, playing them. And then my first attempts going in the studio, I'd try to play the song, and it would come out really forced. So I said, well, forget the song. Let's start recording. I'll do something. And that's when it came alive.
Is it like a byproduct of a short attention span or channel changing?
No, I don't know. Just wanting the recording to be something honest, you know, represent something.
And you're
that
changing.
was really happening at the time.
Right.
And I think it also came out of working on a 4-track, because with a 4-track you can just get on it, fool around and stuff, and something can happen. And you couldn't really do that before, because going into the studio cost a lot of money, so you had to prepare for it and go in and get the job done. But now you can do stuff at home, and there's a lot more possibilities.
And you got a lot of work, a lot of stuff from your solo acoustic work to the more layered studio recording stuff. What do those two forms demand from you? What are the differences as far as what you have to do to be able to get to that place?
I don't know. It's all kind of the same thing for me. You know, it's just using different tools. You know, I started out being a folk singer, and after a while, you know, you can be a purist about it, but after a while, I realized a drum machine was just as good, in a way, you know. Of course, I love the beauty of an acoustic guitar and the sound of it, and it's natural, it's made of wood, and a drum machine is a machine. You can play it, but there's still tools, you know, where you can do whatever you want with them. You can still make something interesting.
This album, Odelay, has a really great sort of summertime driving feel to it.
Yeah, it was kind of... Yeah, that was on purpose, I think, somehow.
Yeah. Do you have your license?
Yeah, of course. I've been driving all my life.
You live in Los Angeles, so you have to drive.
You have to.
Do you?
Day one, man, you come out with a license.
Do you get a lot of ideas while you're driving?
Yeah, I used to actually. I used to not have a radio. I had this old station wagon, Volkswagen, and the front of it was all smashed in. The person I got the car from, and it was like a giant shark, and I just drive around. It was great because people just get out of the way. It looked like this thing was about to eat their car. But anyway, yeah, I used to drive around in that and had no radio, so just songs would come into my head and I had to pull over. I wrote a lot of songs like that, actually. A lot of songs on the last record. But now I got a radio, so I got the Power 106, you know, the R&B station going. I got all those tunes going. We get the low end on the bass, 808. Do it Long Beach style.
Long Beach style. Do it Long
LBC.
Beach style. And your music, a lot of blues and soul influence there, and those forms are very sort of emotionally driven musical forms. When you do, like, do you write from an emotional point of view, or are you more sort of observant and detached when you're writing?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, there's emotional. I would just say you're trying to get a flow, you know. Just you're trying to grab onto something that's happening inside or outside. It doesn't, you know.
Song.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like to say this song is emotional and this one's more observational. You know, it's all music. It's you know.
Okay, well let's hear another song then.
All right. There's a tune called Derelict.
It's all good.